Welcome. This isn't your average movie podcast. We go where no man has gone before.
You know what I'm craving? A little perspective.
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
Say something, goddammit! You're on television! You're live to the whole world!
Join us as we review movies new and old. You're tuned into Lupo's Cinema Symposium.
Hello and welcome to Lupo's Cinema Symposium. My name is Rob. I'm doing the intro today. As always, Jimmy is here. Say hello, Jimmy. They could barely hear that, I'm sure. Because I could barely hear it. Say hello, Christian. He is also here, as always.
Forget it, Jake. It's Chinatown.
And today, we watched The Birdcage, starring Gene Hackman, Robin Williams, Nathan Lane. Very interesting movie. I have not seen it before. Jimmy has not seen it before. Christian has seen it before.
Many times.
So I think we have an interesting pod today. So what did you guys think?
Do we want to start with first impressions or why I put this movie on the list?
I feel like first impressions, I can see why you put it on the list.
I'm glad.
But yeah, I want to hear, because when I watched this, I watched it with my girlfriend, and within the first 20 minutes, I was like, I wish I was watching this with Jimmy. I just want to see how we would react to some of the things that are going on.
Did your girlfriend like it?
Yeah, she did. Because what was I going to say? It was very good. It was a very good movie. I didn't know anything about it. Did you know anything about it, Jim?
No.
All I knew about this movie was that Robin Williams was in it, and I've seen the one scene a bunch of times where he's on the stage and he's doing something. He's dancing or whatever. I had seen that because when he died, they showed that fucking scene over and over again, and not a single other scene from this movie. But
I was thinking about this, Rob, that this is your first time seeing this for both of you. I was like, what a treat for you guys that you found a new Robin Williams movie that you've never seen.
Yeah, and he's really good in it, and we can get into that, but I do want to hear Jimmy's first impressions of this movie.
It was really funny before you joined the call. I was actually just telling Christian, it took me a surprisingly long time into the movie before I realized that it was all drag queens. That first intro sequence where they're all dancing. It took me till literally the end of the song, because I was like, huh.
Do you mean the scene at the end?
No. In the intro scene. So, but I mean, it's very obvious.
I will say that tricked me, Christian. What you're talking about?
Gene Hackman looks.
I was like, who is that? Am I supposed to know who that is?
Gene Hackman looks pretty good.
What the? I'm like, who is this person? And then I'm like, oh shit. When he started to talk,
It took me at least 5 minutes till I was like, oh, I get it. Oh. Yeah, I thought it was a really good movie because it was. I had time to think about it today. I watched it yesterday, and while I was working, I was just kind of thinking about the movie. And when I first watched it, I was like, "Oh, this is good." And the more that I sat there with it, I was like, "Oh, this is actually kind of a great movie." I thought it was really funny. I liked the plot, and I liked my favorite character was what's his name? Not
Apu.
What?
Apu. I don't know the actor's name. I forget.
It's Hank Azaria.
Hank Azaria, that's right.
He does Chief Wiggum, Mo, Apu, not anymore, but he does a comic book guy. He's a lot of Simpsons character voices.
He was the maid guy.
Yeah, I liked him, but I liked the
Agador.
other dude. The other dude.
Oh,
Nathan Lane?
Not Robin Williams.
Yeah, Nathan Lane.
Nathan Lane.
Yeah.
Timon from The Lion King.
Oh my god! Yeah, I knew I recognized that voice from somewhere, but I was like, "What? Where?" That makes so much sense now. Yeah, I mean, we can get into the nitty gritty, but yeah, that was my first thought. I was like, okay.
I do think with Nathan Lane, he's almost so good, like where he gets like overlooked in a way because like he's so. I don't know. I think like you almost forget how good he is. You get so like invested in like the story and the character and everything that like
Yeah,
you forget he's doing this like huge performance,
it's
which
so
is
over the top.
amazing. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't feel that way because I feel like obviously like the source of humor is people's reaction to him, but he steals the scene like in every scene he's in for me.
Well, I agree. I just mean like as far as I don't know, like when I think back on the movie, I don't necessarily feel the performance like I don't know how to describe this. Like I guess the character still feels very like I guess real, like like human, I guess. Like whereas it
So
could be a caricature. You know what I
you're like
mean?
having such a good time with it, you like stop to
Right.
like be like, wow, this is actually really good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. I think.
But with Robin Williams, I thought this performance was really interesting because it's like almost like the perfect balance of who he is as an actor. It's how he can be funny and like do voices and whatever, like and do like physical comedy and all that stuff, and like just his expressions. But then there's also the side of it where like he's very fatherly and like loving and like very dramatic and like so it's all sides of him as an actor are like in this movie and it's I don't know I this is I don't know if it's my favorite Robin Williams performance, but it's definitely up there. I mean, that
It's
was
one of mine.
yeah, it's amazing. Um, but I just thought that was cool how it's kind of a lot of the time he's one or the other because like I think a lot of the time when he's doing the dramatic thing, it's like I could see how it would almost be like he's Robin Williams, so you kind of have to like in Good Will Hunting. Yeah, he can be kind of like funny, but it's not a funny character.
So I wrote about this in my letterbox review, where I was like, he is playing the straight man to Nathan Lane's character, but then you also get Gene Hackman, which is played like way more serious and deadpan than Robin Williams' character. He's like this weird middleman, but it works so well.
Yeah, because I would say Gene Hackman, even though he's sort of played straight, he's almost in a different way is as ridiculous as
Yeah,
Nathan Lane. You know, so Robin Williams is like the perfect straight man to those two. Um,
get some of the best like reactions to things going on around him, and that's what makes me laugh at the movie. Like Agador Hank Azaria when he mentioned what a great character quirk too, where they're like shoes make me fall. I just find it funny. The first time he falls, and Robin Williams is like, "Okay," I don't. Know. It just sends me every time I watch this movie.
Hank Azaria was very funny. He was probably my favorite character. And
He
he's
does.
just like I mean, we can talk about every single person in this movie and just talk about how great an actor they are, but I mean, that's probably the biggest strength of the movie was the cast. I mean, I felt so invested in every single character.
Yeah.
And the even the mom
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
from Edward Scissorhands. I can't remember her name.
Dianne Wiest.
Wiest? Yeah, yeah,
Wiest.
yeah. She's
And
great.
it's also really weird that this is a Mike Nichols movie because every time I see a Mike Nichols movie and I look it up and I'm like, "Oh, this is a Mike Nichols movie." I always am like, "That's weird." Unless it's The Graduate. That's like the the Mike Nichols movie to me and then everything else is like, "Oh, interesting. He did this?"
He has like no rhyme or reason for the things that he does. It feels like there's like no cohesion between two movies,
Yeah.
which I think is a strength. Like if
Yeah,
you know
I
what I mean.
agree.
Like
Like I think I don't know how much later it came after this. It was in the 2000s, but I somewhat recently watched Closer which is another movie by him with Julia Roberts, Natalie
2000
Portman.
4,
Yeah,
5,
something like
somewhere
that.
in there.
2004.
Yeah.
But it's just like very striking the differences between that to this, and then like you go back and he's making movies in the '60s, you know, The Graduate, and just he's very interesting. I think I'm gonna. He's a filmmaker who I kind of wanna um, like watch some of the stuff that people don't talk about as much, because he has a ton of movies over a really long period of time, and when you see like directors as they get older, a lot of the time it's very apparent that like at a certain point they kind of stop developing. Like I think even though they could still make good movies, like Steven Spielberg, I feel this way with like at a certain point the movies kind
Stagnation.
of
Yeah.
there's stagnation with his movies. Like with this wide range of time, it's like you can see he's always just like doing new things.
Like
So
Charlie
yeah,
Wilson's War.
oh yeah, that movie. Yeah, we watched that together. That was terrible. But Philip Seymour Hoffman was good in that though.
Yeah.
Jim, have you ever seen a Mike Nichols movie?
Let me.
Have you seen The
let me-
Graduate or anything?
I have, but only like once, and I really wasn't like. It's been so long. I know what happens, but I kind of don't really remember if I enjoyed it that much.
Yeah, I actually have to rewatch it myself because I think that's one of those movies where like when you first start watching movies,
Yeah,
Mhm.
literally.
everyone's like, you have to watch The Graduate.
It was my
If
it
you
was
watch
literally
it
my
as
high
a
school film
teenager and you're like,
class.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
You know.
So I watched it recently.
Yeah.
It was probably the first time I've watched it since that time, Rob, and I was like, oh, okay, I see what this is about now. Because
Right.
when you're young, you're just like, oh, cool, he's fucking the mom.
But I always thought that was like funny because even like it's just funny that that movie probably like a large percentage of the people that watch it like for the first time, they're watching it when they will not understand it. I just it's just very funny to me.
This might be my favorite Nichols movie.
I liked that Closer movie a lot. This is still too new for me to. I liked them about the same amount, and I have to
Oh.
watch The Graduate again.
See, this is like one of my comfort movies. It's like it's like a Billy Joel song, you know? Like even like the laughs just don't get old for me.
Yeah, and it's so funny. It was
But
really
dude,
really funny.
and that's like it's really hard to bring like a non-biased like lens to comedy movies. Like if you don't laugh, like how much can you say about it? I guess if that makes
Yeah,
sense. And
yeah,
like you can nitpick and not nitpick, but you can analyze the filmmaking stuff. But if you don't laugh, like you're not going to enjoy it, and you're not going to think very highly of it. Where it's
yeah,
like you don't if you don't jive with any other genre, it's like fine, but I can see the merit in it. Comedy's hard that way, in my opinion.
yeah. But I also think it works the other way, where like comedy will allow you, and I think this movie does that, like allow you to bring people together in a way that it cuts to like the heart of certain things.
Mhm.
Whereas like people always bring their hang-ups to like, especially like casual like moviegoers will bring their hang-ups to like whatever they're seeing. But a comedy like this allows you to like just get past all that and just like let the story like and the humor and like the character of like the movie itself like um just really shine, I guess. So I think it works both ways.
Yeah. And I don't know. I every time I watch this movie, I laugh like as hard as the first time I saw it.
I thought it was really funny. There were a lot of bits in the movie that I just really enjoyed. Just Gene Hackman, almost everything he says in this movie just really makes me laugh. When he first picks up the phone, dead. What's the order? He goes, he's dead, underage, prostitute, black, or
even
at
before that, even before that, when they're watching the TV show and he's
Yeah.
like, it's the smartest show on television,
and he's watching himself.
and they're just all screaming at each other.
Yeah, that was. I forgot about that one. That was good.
Or like even at the end when they say that they're gay, after like
Oh,
the
yeah.
third time, he goes,
He's like,
Jewish.
yeah.
He just does, it's not. This is a
Does not
man.
Yeah.
Jew.
Oh my god!
Or
I
like,
love that Nathan Lane as the mom, like immediately wins him over.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, yeah.
immediately.
Now that's a
Yeah.
woman. That's a real hardworking woman.
Oh my god! I fucking love this movie.
I will say
It was also kind of fun, like trying to figure it out when it first started. Like when the son is introduced, the way they introduce him is kind of like fun and silly. Like almost like he's a love interest, and then you find out it's actually
Yeah.
just his son.
Yeah.
But also, I'm trying to figure it out. So I'm like, what is the story here? For a second, I was like, because like they do that thing where they're pretending like Nathan Lane is like suspicious of him or whatever. So I'm like, oh my gosh, is he like straight and he has a secret straight family like on the side too? I thought that would have been funny.
Right.
The way it turns out, it was very, very funny. I like the way they did it.
I
A
also
stupid one I laugh at all the time is the Pirin tablets.
Yeah.
It's just aspirin with the A and the S straight.
Oh yeah, yeah,
It's
that
just
was
aspirin.
good. Yeah.
I really like it the first like half of the movie before they make them be like more straight. I like that both of them, Robin Williams and Nathan Lane, they just like they kind of have like a Wonka-esque energy to them. Like everything that they kind of do is kind of like quirky and random. Like, you know, they're eating breakfast and he's on a fucking bicycle, and he's just got the super cool like room with all the really wacky.
Oh yeah, they had the
decorations.
bicycle
Yeah.
chair.
Dude,
That was
Yeah.
actually really cool. I was like,
Yeah.
I want that.
I think about that every time I watch this movie. But also Robin Williams is dripped the fuck out in
Dude.
every scene.
Hard. Every scene.
Dude, when he's first of all, the John Wayne thing, that also might be one of my favorite jokes in any movie ever. And it's like, yeah, I guess he does really walk like that. But that scene is that I don't know, man. I'm trying to add more than just like the things that make me laugh, but everything in this movie makes me fucking laugh.
Yeah.
The movie.
I like.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you. I insist.
go. No,
okay,
you.
okay. I will. The movie's an hour and 15 minutes, or hour and 50 minutes, and to me, this movie flew by, which is a very high compliment for me because I get distracted very easily. But it kept me intrigued and entertained and all that throughout the entire ordeal. Unlike another movie we're gonna review soon, but that's for a different day.
Wow.
No previews.
I mean, that's a crazy teaser because I know what the other movie is, and I'm like, that's shocking. But
You're not gonna like
I
it.
like how they remodeled the house and everything, and they basically just made it like
We've been robbed!
a monastery, and it's literally like these church chairs and a coffee table as their dinner table. It's
And a
so
giant
funny.
crucifix.
Giant
Yeah, it's so
crucifix
funny.
with books.
It's like it's perfect as like I guess these like they're trying to project like their idea of what these people will like onto it's so funny.
And
it works.
Gene Hackman's comment on it in like the back third, where he's like, "There's not a lot of fancy books on the shelves. Everything, no fancy art, just a crucifix."
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
This
this
movie's so good,
yeah, this movie was great.
and the chemistry between all of the actors is off the fucking charts.
Apparently they did a lot of what do you call it, improv before they started filming. They picked and chose
So-
what they thought was best.
Yeah, but Nichols actually told them he was like, because they're all known for improv. He was like, you guys got to give me one good on script scene before you start improving.
Mm. Which scene was that?
I
Do
want
you know?
that. I don't. That's all of them. He made them go on script for one take in every scene before
Oh,
they were
okay. I
improv.
understand.
And I'm so curious to see. I would love to see which scenes were improv, like which ones they went with.
The dancing, man. No, you have to do something like this.
Robin Williams' fucking face when Nathan Lane first enters dressed as the mom. Oh my god. Like the whole back third of the movie where they're just eating dinner, I think is the strongest part.
Yeah.
Well, and it's so funny because this is probably like honestly like fifth or sixth time I've seen this movie,
Does
and
it
like
get?
a rewatch is interesting because it all just feels like it's building up to one joke at the end, which is awesome. But then that's not a knock. It's just like, oh wow, this movie has changed because I know how it ends.
Like you watched it differently,
You watch it
knowing how it
different.
ends.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
feels like it's building up and building up and building up, like tension wise, but not humor wise. Like I think it's pretty even the whole movie. So
Yeah, because you have the whole Hackman, like they're following him subplot behind everything.
but yeah, the little B plot with the reporters.
Yeah.
What's the one lady from The Big Bang Theory is his mom?
What?
That was fun.
I don't know. Is that what you know
Is
her
she
from?
from The
Yeah.
Big Bang Theory? I didn't.
She's
To be fair, I've
she's
never
Leonard's
really
mom.
I always think of her as Martha from How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
I haven't seen that enough either. That's the Jim Carrey one, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've only seen that once, I think.
Christine Baranski.
Yeah, I only know her
She's
from
a
The Big
lot of
Bang
shit.
Theory.
She's in a lot of stuff.
Like what else?
No, you're really putting me on the spot here.
I'm
I
sorry.
think she's in
I
Mamma
just said a lot. I didn't.
Yeah, I think she's in Mamma Mia. I don't know. Like
Okay.
the Grinch, obviously, and I apparently the Big Bang Theory.
Yeah. That's my wheelhouse. Okay, you guys, obscure movie films, Big Bang Theory, I got it covered. That's what I bring to the show.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to say about it. I mean, I think like this movie serves as like I saw a clip recently of that famous like Robert Ebert, or is it Roger Ebert? I always do that. Robert Ebert. Roger Ebert. That quote where he talks about like how movies are like an empathy machine, and like you get to live in someone else's shoes and like see a perspective like you would. Like I think this movie's like a perfect example of that. Um, and I think it's just like I understand why you were so excited for us to watch this, because like it is like when you think about like the power of like films, like this is on many levels. I just think it's a really strong movie because of how like we were talking about like with the humor, and you can kind of cut through stuff, and the heart of the story is there, and like you could show this movie to anybody, doesn't matter, and like I would say 90% of people will love this.
Yeah,
Like
I mean,
they'll
like
enjoy the heck out of it.
as like gut bustingly funny as this is, like there is a really sweet, like heartfelt, emotional
Yeah,
story to
absolutely.
this, and a good
Yeah,
message, in my opinion.
yeah,
Oh,
Yeah, I think you're right that comedy kind of is a really good avenue to kind of break those walls down and like have a little bit of like human transparency to things. And I think this movie does it really well. Like there are a lot of like deep cut, like not deep cut, but like heartfelt scenes with Nathan Lane, like portraying like genuine emotion and not, just being the over the top like humor role. They're
right.
there.
Yeah,
They're there. They're
I think
subtle and they're quick, but they work.
that's kind of what I was trying to say. Like I feel like his character is more than just like um the like very loud, like funny, like over the top guy. Like there's a lot of sides to it, to the point where like it does feel like a real person. Like you feel like the performance is like very three-dimensional. Like he feels like a real guy. Like it doesn't feel. I'm trying to think of like it's not performative in like a way where like I'm trying to think of another example. Like there are performances that are still good. Like I still really enjoy them, but they're very like performative.
Mhm.
Like we're all in on it, kind of wink wink. Like this is not that. It's more three-dimensional, and that's kind of what I was trying to say. Where like you almost forget at time, and he is over the top sometimes in a good way. Like it's very funny, but like you do forget sometimes.
Yeah,
Like I
the
feel like
source of the humor is like also the source of like the emotional tension of the movie,
yeah,
which it's just very cleverly written that way. Where it's like a lot of comedies will have to bring in like something else to the plot to get that emotional tension across.
yeah,
Is
I
that
agree.
kind of what you
Yeah,
are?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, because I don't know, Th- I enjoy the heck out of this. I really do.
Yeah. Here's my deep thought, okay? I have one deep thought. Uh in the beginning of the movie, right? They were kind of more a portrayal of just like a normal loving family than the conservative ultra people. Boom.
Good job.
Wow.
Good
Deep,
job.
deep, so deep.
I'll,
I was fine with it until you said the boom. I was like,
yeah,
what?
yeah. I mean, there is that
But
kind
that's
of like
true. Yeah,
Yeah.
irony to it. I agree.
Yeah.
yeah, I agree.
Good.
Fucking Gene Hackman
I
plays
just
this.
hate that you said boom after it.
that's that's what I say after any deep thought,
Boom.
but I normally text them to you guys instead of speaking it out loud, so but yeah.
Yeah, I think that's true though.
Gene Hackman at the end finally being his true self.
He kind of serves.
He does. Dude, he wasn't feeling it at first, and then at the end he was
The
feeling himself.
faces, the faces he makes are fucking outstanding.
Yeah.
Because at first it's really funny because like if you watch just his face, it's like he's really uncomfortable and then he starts to get really into it. As like he's like dancing and having a good time. Also, I love that when he's coming down the ladder in the beginning, he throws up the Nixon peace sign.
I was gonna say my one of the funnier scenes is when he's going down the ladder to try and sneak out, and then
They're
he
just all
just
right
ends
there.
up giving a press conference from the ladder. He doesn't climb down or anything. He just stays on the ladder and
Also,
just finishes the press conference.
I'm not gonna repeat any of it, but when they're in the car listening to the radio report of the other senator's last words, I never heard that part before. I was laughing so hard I thought I was gonna throw up.
I don't know if I remember that.
I'll find it and I'll send it, but I'm not gonna repeat it. You know what? It's not that bad. I'll say
Yeah.
he's like
It's not that bad. Famous last words.
he says the money's on the dresser, chocolate.
Yeah.
And
Then
it just took,
dies.
I didn't know that was in the movie, and I've seen it so many times. It just took me so off guard. Yeah. Every time I watch this movie, there's like something else I find that makes me laugh.
And the whole like crux of the story of this the it's like the whole fake like they're trying to why am I not able to think of the word I'm looking for?
The charade.
Yes, yeah, like the whole charade as like the like crux of the story, and like I just think it's a very funny way in um and I think that's why like Jimmy's saying like 2 hours, I think that's crazy to call that long for a movie, but that's why it feels like it flies by, because you're so like, oh my gosh, like
You're having such a good time.
yeah, you're having a great time, and you're so worried like that you want everything to work out for them, you know.
Yeah.
So
It's always fun putting together like a short list of my favorite comedies. That I think are also really good movies. This one is always on the list. Always.
Well, what's your favorite comedy?
My favorite comedy?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's on the list. Do I want to expose myself now?
Yeah, you can.
Hmm.
Who cares?
Yeah,
It's
fuck it.
Airplane. Airplane is probably my favorite
Oh, that
comedy.
is a good one. I was gonna say Monty Python is mine probably, but Airplane's up there.
Which Monty Python?
Holy Grail.
There's
I'm a
multiple.
Life of Brian supporter, but they're both really good.
I saw Holy Grail first, so
I think I
that's
only
why
saw
that's
Holy
mine.
Grail.
Jimmy,
Usually
I think
it's
Jimmy would love those.
usually
We
it's
watched them.
he saw that
We
one.
watched
That's when we
the.
watched Begotten.
Oh my
We watched
God,
that
that's
too.
right.
Yeah.
We needed a palate cleanser.
Yeah. If you're watching this podcast, go watch Begotten.
Oh my God! It's that movie.
This is like the
I
third
remember
time we
this
brought up
day.
Begotten in this podcast.
I think we need to re-add it into the pool.
Jimmy, can you just put a number 3 tally mark on the Begotten counter?
Ding.
Shows up about every 10 episodes.
I think it's just because it's the second you said it, I got fucking flashbang like the Akira meme. I remember everything now.
We watched that in high school in Rob's basement in the fucking dark.
In silence.
No one said a word.
No one said a word during, and then 20 minutes after.
For those of you who don't know, look it up. It's an art house like horror movie filmed on a potato.
It's not even that like crazy. It's just it was boring
First
more
time.
than anything.
Yeah. Well, I think it
was
also
boring. The
because
beginning
it goes so long,
is very I was very like it was very crazy.
Yeah.
It
But then
intrigues
like
you.
after it
Yeah.
loses steam very quickly.
Yeah, that's going into the pool.
No, it's not.
Watching this did make me watch Mrs. Doubtfire for the first time though.
Whoa.
Also.
Okay.
And I like that also. This made me
To
like
catch that as an adult is very interesting.
yeah. For whatever reason I never got around to watching that one. I guess
I
I
like-
was a little like, but you guys are the same age as me, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I always
like
felt like maybe
Harvey-
I just missed it because that was '93
Yeah.
and we're '97. But
I love Harvey
also had
Firestein in that
older
movie.
siblings. What'd you say?
I like Harvey Firestein in that movie.
Who's that?
He's the one who dresses him up. He's like,
Oh,
honey.
yeah, with the deep voice.
Yeah. The really raspy, well, let me make a woman out of you. I thought you clever. There's the one throwaway line from Mrs. Doubtfire is, want to see my impression of a hot dog? And then he just...
yeah. But it just made me watching the Birdcage just made me miss Robin Williams so much. So I was just like, what else can I?
Do you have a short list of like favorite Robin Williams movies?
Well, 1 Hour Photos up there. I will never watch it again, and it was an excruciating experience, but to watch. But it's up there. I do love Good Will Hunting. The Fisher King. I like the Fisher King a lot. Dead Poet Society. I'm not crazy about. I think it's a little overrated as a movie. He's great in it, but this isn't acting, but you know what was cool? There's a documentary about Christopher Reeve, and apparently him and Robin Williams were like really, really great friends.
Yeah.
So this documentary, it's called it's Superman, the Christopher Reeve story. So he has a large part in that because he was so like important to basically getting Christopher Reeve like out of, I guess, a little bit of a depression when he first had his accident and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I definitely recommend that one if you haven't seen it.
Jimmy, do you have like a short list of Robin
Aladdin.
Williams movies? Okay.
This
Hook, Jumanji.
He's
Hook
in
is good.
Jumanji. Oh, he is. That's it. I saw
Okay.
Dead Poet
Museum.
Society, but I kind of don't remember it.
What about Night at the Museum?
Oh my God, he's in that. Oh shit.
Yeah, he's Teddy Roosevelt.
Oh shit.
Happy Feet.
He's in Happy Feet.
Yeah, he's the penguin with the accent.
Is Happy
Oh,
Feet
you know what's an okay
DreamWorks?
movie? World's Greatest Dad. That's an
That is
interesting.
an okay one.
Yeah, it's an interesting one.
I am a big fan of this. Good Will Hunting, obviously. I'm gonna have to agree with you that as far as serious Robin Williams goes, I like this. I like that over Dead Poets.
Mm-hmm.
I do like Dead Poets. Good Morning Vietnam is up there for me.
Yeah, I like that. And Forrest
That one,
Whitaker is in
yeah,
there
that
too.
one gets better with age. I don't know why.
Ooh, robots.
And then Bicentennial Man, I think that's more of a sentimental one than like like a objective one, I guess. But I love that
Mhm.
movie.
Have you ever seen Jack?
Oh, I did see Jack.
I've seen
Terrible, absolutely terrible movie.
Yeah, they're not all winners.
No, I like
Awakenings.
Jack.
That was not bad.
Dude,
You don't like
when
Jack.
he
You're a
freaking
fucking liar.
when he graduates high school and then he just fucking dies, I was like, oh, oh,
Jesus Christ.
look, he
Oh
did
my.
it.
Francis
He did
Ford
it.
Coppola, man. Absolutely insane guy.
If I remember
Robin
correctly,
Williams
that mom was hot.
Robin Williams is just like such an unmatched talent.
Yeah.
There will never in 1,000 lifetimes be another Robin Williams.
True. 100%.
I remember the day he died. It was high school, right? Like early high school.
I think so.
It had to be because I was working at
it was 2014.
I was working at a grocery store at the time.
Hmm.
And I remember like my manager like busted the news to me and we both were really sad.
I don't really remember when I found out. I just remember like at that time, like I knew who he was, but it was almost one of those guys where like to be honest, like you took him for granted. Like I almost
Yeah.
forgot he existed a little bit. Like I would always watch Jumanji and stuff, but like he wasn't somebody I would think about. But then when he died, I started watching all this other stuff I had never seen, and like, anytime somebody dies, I feel like you appreciate them more because you're like, oh man, it's like there's no more of that, no more whatever they brought, to the table it's gone.
Yeah.
Which
And with
sucks,
him
but
especially, it's just like no one's gonna bring that to the table ever again.
yeah, definitely.
Wow.
And
But
on that note,
I know, like it's at the same time though, like I'm glad that like you guys are not just you, I'm sure there's some I haven't seen, but like still discovering how good he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean this is a movie I always knew about and I had always been meaning to get around to, but it's just one of those, it just I'm glad like if it weren't for this podcast, like who knows when I would have saw this, Sometimes that randomness of something new is nice.
And this is our first Robin Williams movie on the podcast, I believe.
Yeah.
And our second Hank Azaria movie.
What's the first one?
I'll give you one guess.
Heat.
It's Heat.
Is it actually?
I don't know why I was thinking Heat also.
Let's
but I'm
go,
like, that's
dude.
not it.
It's
Wait,
Heat.
it's not it?
He was filming Heat and this at the same time.
Let's freaking
That's
go,
crazy.
dude.
What was he in Heat? One of the cops or something?
Fuck if I know.
Oh, isn't he one of the cops with Al Pacino?
I believe so.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I do remember that now.
I bet if we go back and like comb that podcast, you can find me being like, "That's Hank Azaria."
Huh. Yeah. Does anybody
So
have
I
any
guess
final thoughts?
now move on to the ratings.
Cool.
Yeah, we can.
Since you brought it up, you go first.
5 stars, easy for me.
I gave it a 4 first, and then I changed it to 4.5, and now I'm kind of feeling like I'm somewhere in between there. I'm gonna leave it I'm gonna say 4.5.
I bumped this up to 5 from 4.5 when I watched it this time.
Yeah, I try and like if something unless it really like there's some movies like right off the bat I know they're like that's a 5 for me, but like some movies like this is I think one of those where I'll discover it's
Gotta
one
marinate
of those after if I keep revisiting it over time, that'll be a sign to me that like okay, this is
You know who loves this movie and watches it every time it's on?
Your dog.
Paul Thomas Anderson.
Oh. How do you know? You live with him?
Yep. He knows to stay quiet during the podcast. This is my time. So
yeah.
I gave it a 4.
Respectable.
I feel that. It's a good movie. Just one of those movies that's just I mean, there's to like be like this movie sucks. Like I just can't imagine the type of person. Yeah, you have to be like just totally joyless.
Dude, even on Letterboxd. So like Letterboxd average rating 3.9. But there are some heartless souls, 257 of them, that gave it a half a star.
I'm not gonna lie, I had somebody who I guess I follow them on there. I don't know, because I was looking through all the ratings. Everybody was positive except for this one person, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't look at them the same way. I don't look at them the same way.
I can kind of glean what kind of people don't like this movie if I had to guess.
But like even that, it's shocking to me. You know what I mean? Because like if you sit down and actually watch the movie, like I feel like you could sit down with like your grandmother, from like, and just like she would love it, like it's that type of thing. Like I remember my grandma, like loved Will and Grace, like loved it, and I feel like this is that type of thing where like it doesn't. At the end of the day, it's that same thing. The comedy is like such a great, like you said, it's a great avenue into a different kind of movie, a different kind of experience. So,
I do enjoy it. This is my new favorite pastime. I'm scrolling through some of these half.
Some of these half
sometimes
are so good, Jim.
Yeah. It is fun to see.
Half star. Fuck Val, bitch, you little cunt. Like what the
fuck?
Why?
That's the thing. If you go too low, a lot of them are just trolling. You have to look at like 1.5.
Yep.
And the people who are like, here's my intellectual reason for why I hate this movie that is just like total full of joy and humor.
Even that, I remember Rob and I were having a good time reading all the lower rated reviews of Conclave.
Oh yeah. Although on one hand, like you said, it is a comedy. So like I guess if the humor's not hitting for you, I guess I could see.
I guess this one's
think it's so funny,
easy and accessible as a comedy.
Yeah, it is. I agree. It's so weird.
Some of the random things. Anyway, as we get to our favorite part of the movie pod, I'm gonna start loading up the wheel of chance. It's not a wheel; it's actually ducks. I don't even know what I'm talking about. The ducks, the duck race of destiny for our next movie. You guys talk about the recent movies you've seen while I get this going.
Well, I talked about one of them. I saw Mrs. Doubtfire.
Good.
That was a nice time. Sally Field, very, very good in that movie. I have seen a lot since we last spoke. Oh my gosh. I went through a phase where I was watching a lot of Louis Theroux docs. And they're great. Highly recommend them. Not too much to add other than that. I did see the drama. I thought that was really good. I think. Have either of you seen that yet?
No.
No? Oh, I think that's one. I don't. At this point, you're not going to see it in theaters, but when that gets on streaming, I think you guys should definitely watch that. That was a great time. Like very like uncomfortable in a great way. I watched Men from Alex Garland. Hated it. Not hated it. I didn't like it. I'll put it that way. I saw Alien 3 for the first time. Kind of liked that. And then I saw To Die For with Nicole Kidman. Great movie. Absolutely great movie. Highly recommend that one. That's about it. How about you, Christian?
I watched Project Hail Mary. I Yeah, like it's exactly what I expected it to be, and I enjoyed it for what it is.
I felt the same way.
It was fun. Like
Yeah,
it's a movie you fall asleep to after you've seen it a couple times, and I think that's exactly where it should live.
yeah. I thought when it first came out, it was getting glazed a little hard, but I was at the time I felt just like at least people are going to see something, and it's it is what it is. It's exactly what it needs to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's very entertaining.
I thought so. It was good. I enjoyed it. I watched Rabbits for the first time, and I mean, it's me, so surprise, surprise. It's like a David Lynch thing. It was like a series of like web series he did. Um,
David Lynch?
yeah,
Oh, I never heard of that.
it's all on YouTube. It's about like an hour long.
Oh, it looks interesting, actually.
I don't know. Go on my letterbox and look at my review. That might give you an idea. I don't know how to talk about it yet. I'm still kind of. I watched it like a week ago. I'm still digesting that one. And then recently, I know we usually talk about movies, but I've been watching the heck out of some X Files. Um, just a good
Never
comfort
seen that.
show. Love the. I don't know if you would like it, but I'm not saying you wouldn't. I'm just not sure.
Yeah,
I fucking love the X Files.
they're remaking it.
Yeah, I haven't seen any news about that other than that they are remaking it. Maybe it'll be good, maybe not. I don't know. It's hard to say. But the original stuff, love that. A lot of it's schlocky, but it's got like 200 episodes to it. And some of it is the best TV ever made, and some of it is the worst. So
It's
it
like
kind of
Law
runs
and Order.
it runs the gamut. Yeah,
Like Criminal Minds.
Hell no, I don't like Criminal Minds.
I love Criminal Minds.
it wasn't quite that
Love.
long running, but it had like a very um, like hardcore fan base. And then that's about it, I think. I'm sure. I don't know. I watch a lot of movies. I know I'm missing stuff, but
Let's see.
Well,
What?
me and Jim both saw Side Effects.
We did. We did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, I think I've seen that.
Wait, wait.
That was the Rooney Mara movie, Steven
Yep.
Soderbergh, and
Yep.
she like has. I don't want to spoil anything because it's great, but I guess you can say she's like depressed, and that's.
I'll have to
really where it
rewatch that for
starts.
logging purposes.
Yeah, it's good.
I watched Born a Champion. Did not like it. Other than that, I've been doing TV. Been trying to dive into TV and some YouTube video essays, which is always my favorite. But I watched all of Dan to Dan so far on Netflix, 2 seasons.
Love that show.
Great show.
Randomly, again, I got another flashbang from TikTok. Actually, they showed me some spoilers from the manga, so that was dope. But
that's fucking terrible.
I know. Yeah, I know. I was not happy when I saw it. But anyway, I'm watching the Hulk Hogan short limited series.
Oh, I was thinking about watching that.
Netflix.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
I'm gonna have to like really get in the mindset.
I heard it like whitewashes a little bit, but
well,
I don't know. What can you expect?
There's always two sides to Hulk Hogan. There's the truth, and then whatever he says. So
I was just gonna wait for
which way they went.
I haven't seen it yet, but I was just gonna wait for it to gain traction and start getting memed, and then I'll watch it.
There's definitely
like the Vince McMahon one.
Yeah. That one hit a little bit more, I think. Like I saw that immediately on the timeline. I haven't really seen as much.
He does do some. They don't show him. They do reference him briefly when it is because it's literally necessary. They only use like random voice lines from stuff that he's already said. It's kind of funny.
I just think there are more interesting people in that industry to make movies or like docs about.
Have you ever seen any of the Dark Side of the Ring stuff?
Some of it. But like I want to, maybe I'm in the minority. I want like a Jake the Snake or like a Cactus Jack McFoley.
They've done that.
I feel like Hulk Hogan is already so publicized. Like, what are we really gonna learn anything new?
No, we're just gonna rehash the bits and then like
I agree with you. I think all like those guys would be more interesting. The problem with that is there probably isn't as much like footage of them.
No,
you
yeah.
know?
Where's my Iron Sheik documentary?
You'd be surprised, man. A lot of these guys have. It is hard to get stuff of these guys, but like some of it's just really fucked. Like I listened to Jake the Snake on Joe Rogan, and he says lots of things. He says lots of things. It kind of made him turn out the way he did.
Big Joe Rogan guy.
Big Joe Rogan guy. I'm into the Joe Rogan verse. I'm listening to all the adjacent podcasts. I spent 8 hours listening to Bob Lazar.
The
Aliens,
UFO guy.
Aliens are real and they touched me.
I'm mad that I know who that is, but I mean,
well, he did have him on the podcast.
He's pretty famous.
Because he's coming
I don't
out. He
think
came out
that's
with a new
crazy.
thing recently. I forget if it's on
If you're
Netflix.
gonna know a UFO guy, I feel like that's the guy.
That's
again,
like
yeah,
the guy.
like
Yeah.
big X-Files guy, so I guess that makes sense that I would know who that is.
Do they reference him a lot?
No.
Oh.
There's actually, if I looked into it, I'm sure like a lot of the UFO, like if you know the basic premise of X-Files, right? Like,
Aliens.
do you?
No.
Yeah, more or
Yeah,
less.
yeah.
Like it's unexplained phenomenon, and they're like FBI agents tracking down stuff. And I'm sure if I looked into it, like Bob Lazar, like some of the stuff is probably based off of him and like his traction in that area.
The only X-Files thing I've ever seen was in Men in Black when they do a parody episode.
Oh, you mean like a parody of
the tape where it shows the alien princess?
Yeah, but you said episode.
Yeah, isn't that like an episode? Like they play a DVD that
Are you
shows
talking about the Men in Black 2 intro where they're doing like the?
No. They go to the the DVD thing to get the DVD that he picked out. Or I'm sorry, the VHS that he picked out, and then they play it, and then they're like, "Oh wait,
that's Men in Black 2.
Is that the second one?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
One?
That's the Vincent D'Onofrio.
The cockroach guy.
Which is the one that has the chick come down?
I just told you.
She eats the dude. That is the second one. What's the third one?
There's only 3 of. Oh no, there's not. There's actually.
There's 3. No, we can leave it. No, there's 3.
Yeah. Well, low key, hear me out. Let's just say there's 2.
Honestly, yeah, good with that too.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Anyway, we're supposed to be picking a movie, right?
I think so.
Yeah, but one more thing, because I forgot. I did watch. Did you guys see all the trailers for this? I did watch Mercy with Chris Pratt.
No.
That movie was fucking terrible, dude. You guys gotta watch that. It looked
really bad. That makes me mad.
So bad. It was so bad, but like it was like it reminded me so much of World of the Worlds because like the premise is so similar, where he's stuck in this room. But I will say it's executed so much better. But at the same time, it's still so bad, and it's kind of beautiful. So, definitely recommend that if you hate your life.
Good. Fuck.
We're in the 200s.
We're in the 200s. Okay.
I went back and looked. Yeah.
Thank God. Honestly, I was gonna go and just start over from 100 again, but that's why we keep you around. All right, the rules are simple. 20 seconds for all these ducks to go across the finish line. The first one will be the movie that we pick. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'm going to shuffle so that it is random. Here we go. Nobody really breaking out so far. Nobody wants it. Batman wants it. Number 30. Coming up. We have a 34. We got a 33. Somebody coming up.
He's getting some motion.
In the purple camo, Superman, maybe.
Oh, 10.
Congratulations.
It's an early one.
10.
It's going to be some fuck shit. I can already feel it.
No, I don't want to race again. Number 10.
I don't have a good feeling.
Let's see what it would have been. It was either The Graduate or Her. In between is The Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Give it up, everybody.
Damn, if we got The Graduate, that would have been perfect.
That would have been. I'm glad that we had the
Real
same
speaks.
thought.
Although it's still kind of interesting because like we're going from Robin Williams to Jim Carrey. You know,
I have never seen this.
Really?
No way, really?
I have never seen this.
Huh.
Oh my gosh! So was
Wow.
this one? No, this was a Jimmy one, but this is one of my favorite movies.
I have somehow, if I've ever said I've seen this, I was lying to like not have this conversation. But like I have skirted around this for so long.
Why?
No reason. Like I'm not avoiding.
It's
this.
one of those movies. You just missed. I get that. Jim, have you ever seen this?
No, I've never.
Oh wait, have I seen this? No, I don't think I've seen this.
Who's in it?
If you saw it, I'll say this: if you saw it, you would.
I would know. Okay.
Yeah, you would know.
I know the premise. So.
Well, that's
Jim,
good.
Jim, you're gonna.
What?
This movie's gonna hit you, bro.
Is it gonna break my brain?
Right now. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Oh no!
I'm gonna tell you right now. You're gonna be fucked up. Oh man, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Oh god. Do you want to watch this together? Am I actually gonna like? Is it gonna be like her? Am I gonna cry?
I think so.
Oh no!
Make sure you get a video of that for me.
Low key, I don't want to watch it with you because
he's gonna cry too.
As I want it, yeah. I want it to get the maximum effect.
Sometimes I one time
we should
I
watch
was
500 Days of Summer immediately after it.
Oh my!
Watch what?
500 Days of Summer.
One time I went to a movie. I went and saw fucking Shazam. And you know the scene where like he comes home to his mom or whatever, and his mom was like, "Yeah, I really don't fuck with you." And I literally went to go turn to my friend and be like, "This is a load of barnacles," and I just see a tear stream down from his eye, and I went, "Oh,
Who, your dad?"
No, it was one of my friends.
Oh, I thought you said your dad.
No,
I was like, what? Your dad was crying in Shazam?
Dude, that's why I went to go turn. I was like, this is gay, ain't it? And
You know what, though? That hit him hard.
Yeah.
And that's what's beautiful, man.
That's what made me appreciate, like, genuinely, like, it gave me a deeper appreciation of the arts. Because I was like, wow, something that I thought was kind of corny made somebody really feel something.
Yeah,
computer, expand this guy's horizons.
Computer,
yeah,
this guy.
I mean, like people might think it's silly, but like I feel that way about like Guardians of the Galaxy. Like anytime I watch, literally any three of those movies, it's over, bro.
Aunt May's speech from Spider-Man 2 still gives me chills.
I was actually gonna say sometimes I see TikTok edits of like Spider-Man Hope Core moments, and it just
maybe there's a hero in all of us.
It does make me tear up a little bit. When he fucking fixes the dude's wind turbine in Amazing Spider-Man. I was like, oh.
I cry at the Dark Knight when the Joker goes to jail.
Shut the fuck up. You're having a good moment. Isn't it crazy? We start out so focused and we just trail off at the end of these podcasts.
That's what's great, man. That's what
I love it. This is in case you're just tuning in, this is about the Birdcage.
That's what keeps the people invested. That's what keeps the people interested. If you want to see more like this, check out the other podcast episodes. A playlist link will be on the YouTube channel. Check us out on the Spotify. Check out our other shows, man. We talk about some other things on different pods. We got a couple out there. And closing comments. Anybody? Beautiful.
Have a good night.
I choked.
That's it.
We live in